What's going on, you guys? Rob the Toughbook guy here. This is going to be a vlog of my house. It's a little bit late right now. It's about 11:49 p.m. I've had a couple drinks after a long day. I am totally freaking wiped. I have done nothing but work 18 hours a day for the last 5 days. And the work's finally done. And well, I shouldn't say the work's done, because the painting's not done, and the moving's not done. We have to move the rest of the furniture on Saturday. But as far as I'm concerned, I can live my life, and I can function right now the way I stand. So I'm going to just give you a quick overview of what you can wonder, what is Rob doing right now? He hasn't been on the forums, and what is Rob talking about this house and everything else? And I'll just give you a quick sneak peek of everything, and we will go from there. So, here we are in my office. Now, this is the basement. Now, there's shit all over the floor because there's nowhere else to put it right now. So these are the stairs. You come down here, and this is what you see. You've got your 50-gallon water heater, air conditioner system, ejector pit, sump pump, power grid. Kind of go over all these things. So this is my office right now. Now, I currently have some steel case furniture that I bought. Good stuff. I got from Craigslist for $25 for about $1,000 worth of furniture. Chicago's great for furniture. That's one of the greatest things here. But anyways, well, I guess I should start with the electric system. So, when I came here, there was all this electricity you see down here, it didn't exist. I did everything myself. My father helped me. He is actually an electrician. He helped me bend the steel pipe and run it and do all that. And we used all my tools, you know, the wire puller, the fish puller, and all that. And anyways, so this is the new circuits I put in. The 30 amp backfed generator, which is actually going to be moved from here up to here. This is the air conditioner circuit right now. So that way, when you run the generator, it forces you to turn the main off. You can't have the generator circuit and the main on at the same time, so you can't backfeed back into the grid and kill somebody working on the line. I'm a very responsible person when it comes to these things, and I do not take it lightly when people fuck around with electricity and don't know what they're doing. So, the long story short is that it will be correct. There's nothing hooked up to it now. That's why it's off. So anyways, you got server circuits, basement tech bench, office battery, garage workstation. From here, I bolted this thing to the wall, and yes, I know it's crooked. It drives me crazy, but there's nothing I can do about it because I was doing it by myself. So this is kind of like the grid that connects all of the video appliances. So we've got our DirecTV box with the internet feed that goes back to the data server center back that way. We've got the power injector. We've got every room in the house wired there, and then we've got the Comcast connection here that comes in that feeds the server. I'm going to label this with a Sharpie, a permanent marker. It's going to be all labeled nice and neat. We got a dedicated 550 VA battery. This battery will run this equipment by itself for at least 8 hours, which is quite a bit of time. I made it nice and neat. I kind of coiled it up here, coiled it up there. So that's that. Copper, I keep saying copper. The piping runs there, the copper runs through it. This is a temporary desk for my buddy Clay. He's been staying with me the last couple days, and he'll be here with me another week to get this house all under wraps and get things moved. Wires hanging down. I still got to staple some more shit up. But it runs along here, and it comes in here through these lines here. And I pulled 2 dedicated circuits through one line. So, like, when you look here, you'll see server circuit 2 and server circuit 1, and then you'll see office battery circuit. So, basically, we pulled the circuit through here. We came into this box. We came along here, bypassed all this, and then went up to this circuit here. This here feeds my office. This back corner of the basement is my office. So, anything with an orange plate is battery operated. So, that is tapped in back to the main server center there. So, this comes down here, got battery, power everywhere. I've got monitors, and I actually have a 4th monitor I'm going to be hanging from the ceiling there. I used to rock out 5 monitors. I decided to go down to 4 just because 5 is too much. I'm going to put another one here and hang it down. and it'll be right next to this one right here. So that's my office. My furniture is going to go here. This plastic table will be gone. That's that. So back to the service center. So this is the service center here. This is all the wiring for all the houses come back through these couple holes I drilled in the main header beam here. We've got a support here, support there, and then we've got like some thick ass wood here. Like my dad being a construction guy, he double checked everything. Before I started drilling, I didn't want to just start drilling willy-nilly, and he said, no, you're good to go. You can run whatever you want. Oh, son of a gun, look what I did there. See, that's a problem. See, that's got to be pulled out. Good thing I didn't staple that down, because that whole thing's got to be pulled out and rerun, because that's underneath that pipe there. Anyways, so this is the server here, the router, the switch. I got a 16-port switch. Thankfully enough, it's enough. I've got 3 ports left to be open, and I've got a couple more drops to run. Like I've got one or two for my wife's office and stuff like that. The server, the backups. This is the server that everybody contributed. It's just insane. We got a 3000 VA battery there. We got 1250 VA battery, and then we got another 1500 VA battery that runs the office. So basically, that office circuit here comes through here and comes out through a 10 gauge strand of wire. I taped it up. It didn't need to, but basically it comes out here. It goes into the back of this box here, and then feeds, which essentially, and then that box is plugged into this office battery circuit. So it basically feeds it back in to bring it back to there. So when you want to look at what you're pulling for load on the office, all you got to do is just push this button here, and it shows your watt usage. The screens, believe it or not, pull the majority of the wattage on this, and this battery backup here is more than powerful enough to run this office for 8-10 minutes. On here, between this 3000 VA and a 1250, split in half between just the one server that's running. 2 hours easy runtime, maybe 3 hours. I've got all the networking equipment on the big battery, and then just a server on here, and the server on here is split in half. It's bolted to the floor. I worked on that today. I actually bought a hammer drill because not having a hammer drill sucks. I basically had this big heavy-duty bad boy right here, and this drill is a good drill, but you can see it jerks my wrist and everything. But it's not a hammer drill. It came with a kit with a little 12-volt. I take pride in my tools. I really do spend a lot of money on tools. I mean, I've got every practical tool you can think of here. I've got an umpteen amount of chargers. I even got a charger over here I haven't even hooked up yet. And I got another charger back in the apartment that I'm going to put in the kitchen. I've got a couple Makitas, but I prefer DeWalt. I think DeWalt makes great freaking tools. I've got a Milwaukee worm drive. A lot of these things have been shown in other pictures, but this video kind of encompasses some of my tools. I've got my Dremel. I've got my normal half-inch corded drill here, which I very rarely use. Cordless really is the way to go these days. This thing is a freaking lifesaver. If you're an electrician and you do not own this 8-volt DeWalt electric screwdriver, you are, I don't know how you live your life. So this thing is basically gyroscopic. So you pull the trigger, and you hear it start vibrating. And as you turn it to the right, it goes faster. You bring it back to the left, and then it goes the other way. It can be split down. I can't do it with one hand, but this thing goes so it's just a normal, instead of looking like a pistol, it looks like just a normal screwdriver. It goes completely straight. Best little tool you can do. On clutch setting 1, it is designed to work with plastic wall plates. Oh, God, I can't even turn that. Plastic with one hand. Plastic wall plates for outlets is designed to stop and kind of grind at that point. So this is my tool bench here. I installed it. This is the dedicated circuit for the tool bench. You've got 4, 8, 12, 16 outlets, and I'm actually probably going to pull a little bit more. I popped a hole there thinking I was going to do it, and then I ran out of material. I'm going to run another one here and just kind of plop it right here on the wall. And then same with this one here. This is the battery circuit, but for the office, I'm going to pop one here, and I'll put another one here. So you got 2 4-packs, just like you got over there, so it kind of matches. Water lines running through here, blah, blah, blah. Certificate of registration for my company, backup router. That's all got to be put in the racks. The air mattress is here because my buddy's been sleeping here in the basement on his own air mattress. Like I said, he works with me. His name's Clace. He's a Rugged Depot guy. But so I'm gonna actually cut this vlog off here because this is getting on 10 minutes, and most people don't like to watch videos that are more than 10 minutes. This is just my dungeon of an office, of a basement. This is basically my life. This is where I live. I love this place. I'm so happy to finally have a house. I've worked my frickin' ass off to get it. I'm going to continue working my ass off. There's just no turning back now. I'm in over my head, so we're going to make it all happen. There's the extra conduit right there that I can use to run my extra electricity. But anyways, like, subscribe, favorite. And I'm going to hit up another vlog either tomorrow or maybe sometime over the weekend to show you the rest of the house, to show you my kingdom that I've built and everything else. This is, in my heart, this is very... I thank Toughbooks. I really do. I mean, everything I have accomplished here, everything I have done has been because of the fact that I've sold Toughbooks and I've made a living doing this. My life is not the same because of this. It touches my heart on quite a bit of many levels because it's one of those things that's like, you know, you start something and it's a hobby and then you make it your career. And then you hate what you do. No, you don't. I shouldn't say you hate what you do, because I love what I do. I don't really work. If you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. But it becomes day in and day out, everything, every day. Toughbook, 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 Toughbook. And then running the largest, discussion site now with Toughbook Talk, it's just, it's too much, and I'm totally burned out. But I get off on it. I love this type of stuff. So, thank you guys for all of your support. Thank you for your help. Thank you for making this website what it is. Thank you for helping me out in my career. Everything. I really can't say enough. Thank you, Ray at Rugged Depot. He's the general manager and the owner. He's the main guy. But we're working with him for a long time now. Because of all this, it's been helpful. I've been able to do what I've done. Thank you, Matt, over at Proton Computers, my old company. He got the ball rolling. He came to me and said, we need to do something, we need to make more money, and I said, well, I've been selling Toughbooks on a personal scale. Let me just make this my, let's see if we can make more money doing this. Let's see if we can work with Toughbooks. And, just yesterday, whilst moving the server, I looked at some of Matt's inventory over at Proton, and I was totally shocked. I'm so happy for him. I'm glad that he is doing better because of me and because of the Toughbook business. He's got hundreds of used Toughbooks in stock. What is that? Oh, that's the refrigerator. I hear water running, and there's nobody else in the house right now. My wife's at the apartment with the cats. And I hear water running, and it's actually the ice maker. Anyways, so thank you, Matt at Proton, because without you, I wouldn't be where I'm at here either. You saw vision in me. You saw a life in me. You saw something in me that a lot of other people may have not seen, and it's just turned into a disease. As we all know, we've all talked about Toughbooks are a disease. It's something that we eat, sleep, and breathe, and we know we make good money on. We have fun while doing it. We sell the Rolls Royce of computers. We work with high-profile government customers, people that need reliability. You can't put a price tag on reliability. So, in the end, the business is great, and I am so happy and thankful to everybody who has given me a career. I can't begin to name everybody on the forum, but thank you, Jeff Daniels. Thank you, Blair, Rick, Silver Trooper, Robert, Eddie, Sean, Morgan. There's so many names I'm missing, I can't even think of it all right now, so I'm probably rambling on, so I'm going to get going here, but thank you everybody for everything. It's been absolute pleasure hosting and working the site and keeping everything down the straight and narrow. And like I said, like, subscribe, favorite. I will be doing the next vlog hopefully tomorrow with the tour of the house, and we'll kind of go from there. Thanks, guys. Over and out.